Code Red, America prepares nuclear bombers for takeoff, first time since Cold War, please pray. For the first time since the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, the U.S. Air Force is preparing to put its nuclear bombers on 24-hour standby, according to an exclusive report by Defense One. The shocking maneuver comes in light of the rising threat that a nuclear-armed North Korea poses for the rest of the free world. Military officials emphasize that the order hasn't officially been given, but preparations are being made in case the North Koreans pull off another dirty, stupid move, which is inevitable at this point. If the orders are given, that means our nuclear-armed planes will be ready to take off and beleaguer North Korea at a moment's notice. I look at it more as not planning for any specific event, but more for the reality of the global situation we find ourselves in and how we ensure we're prepared going forward, said Air Force Chief of Staff General David Goldfein. Meanwhile, Japanese officials are not so dismissive of this frightening development. Japan's Defense Minister Itsunori Onodera issued an alarming statement, saying the Hermit Kingdom's conventional nuclear program is at an unprecedented, critical and imminent level. We have to take calibrated and different responses to meet with that level of threat, the Japanese official said. These are just mild-mannered, routine adjustments to a shifting global situation, they're telling us. Nothing to be worried about, just another change, run along now, except the fact that at any moment we are about to repeat one of the most terrifying episodes of human history. If the order is given and those B-52s roar out of the airstrips, it means that we'll be living the rest of our lives just a hand wave away from unleashing total nuclear holocaust. We will have effectively entered a Cold War 2.0. Actually, this is even more dangerous than anything we ever faced against the USSR. This time we're dealing with a small, unpredictable, suicidal rogue state. Will Kim Jong-un and his insane regime be deterred by a swarm of nuclear aircraft poised at his borders? According to military officials, they're not even quite sure what can keep the North Koreans at bay. Their leader openly and brazenly talks of annihilating the U.S. homeland with nuclear fire 10 times more than the old USSR ever did. Last week, the U.S. military announced that it was conducting evacuation drills to remove non-combatant Americans safely from South Korea in the event of a fledged military or nuclear confrontation. Bottom line is, we are in the middle of a conflict that has more Americans biting their nails than the Cuban Missile Crisis. But we have a new president, a stronger leader than the Obamas, Bushes, and Clinton, who faces the tyrannical leader and follows through with his word instead of caving into their petty demands.